What's the truth? It's not always as simple as it seems from the media. For example, this coming Tuesday, May 15th, Hamas is planning a huge march to breach the Gaza border. They claim 100,000 Palestinians will flood into Israel. Can you imagine what would happen if they actually succeeded? Now let's think about this. Hamas is an internationally recognized terror organization that is openly committed to destroying all of Israel. Already, crowds of thousands of Palestinians under Hamas leadership have been raising flags with Nazi swastikas and flying kites with swastikas to carry IEDs and Molotov cocktails into Israeli communities where they've already set fire to fields and warehouses. But even worse, some combatants hiding among the civilians have opened gunfire on the Israeli army. Now, if 100,000 Palestinians flood into Israel, terrorists will be using them as cover and as human shields, and they'll enter Israel too. Those terrorists will cross the very short distance into small Israeli towns and kibbutzes, places with farms, places with kindergartens, and they'll be doing it with one goal in mind: to kill Israelis. And even worse, some of the civilians shielding these terrorists will be children. America's ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley.
Anyone who truly cares about children in Gaza should insist that Hamas immediately stop using children as cannon fodder in its conflict with Israel.
Now, it's unlikely that Hamas will actually succeed in breaching Israel's border, but that's only because the IDF is working very hard and very carefully and responsibly to stop them. But of course, there are already dramatic and inaccurate accusations circulating against the IDF, including, just for example, Palestinians pretending to be shot before waking up and walking away from their stretchers once they think the cameras are off them, as well as inflated casualty figures circulated by Hamas, which include large numbers of confirmed terrorists. The world needs to know the truth about events in Gaza this week. And you will want to be prepared in case you need to speak to your friends, to your communities, and on social media. When the media don't give you the full story, Honest Reporting is here to help.